The inspection of pharmaceutical manufacturers. The person cannot manufacture any pharmaceutical product on any premises unless he is the holder of a license to do that. That is according to the Pharmacy and Poisons Regulations. The purpose of the regulation is to assess the pharmaceutical product's compliance with the good manufacturing practice. Scheduling of the inspection is the frequency of doing this process, according to the pharmaceutical product. Duration of inspection depends on the complexity of the operation. It is usually takes from 2 to 5 days. An inspection team consists of the leader, an assistant, and 2 more technical specialists. Inspection process composed of opening meeting, site inspection, and closing meeting. The inspection report that prepared by the leader describing the findings, observations, and deficiencies.
Drug inspection. Drug inspection help ensure drug company that is meeting high safety and quality standards. The government inspection standards are strict and they are out of the GMP guideline. This encouraging ongoing improvement. They also allow the GC to spot minor problems before they become serious safety risks to patients. And now we are going to talk about operations which are inspected. First of all, manufacturing, packaging, labeling, testing, importation, distribution, and final wholesaling. What are GMP? It's good manufacturing practice. It's also quality standards that companies must meet before drug or health product can be sold out to patients. Companies are required to correct safety and quality problems. They must also keep detailed records so unsafe products can be traced anywhere in the world and pulled from the market. Production and in-process control. Production must follow GMP procedure. Access to production area restricted only to authorized people. Material should be checked by quality control lab. Operation of dust or different products must be in different areas to avoid mix-up. Stage of production must be detected. Materials must be labeled. Production must have a batch number and products stored in appropriate conditions. And now we are talking about what is in-process control. In-process control is an accurate process. It must be done to test the sample and see if there is something going wrong, to correct before it be out of control, and to care about the health of patients and the satisfaction of customer.
How often are inspections conducted? Inspections are conducted every 2 years for manufacturers, product packagers and labelers, product testing laboratories. Inspections are conducted every 3 years for importers, wholesalers, and distributors. What inspectors look for? Sanitary conditions, training of personnel, record keeping, written procedure, storage facilities, temperature control and ventilation, product testing, and packaging. After a drug inspection, after completing the inspection, inspector writes an inspection. Compliant rating. A compliant rating means that a company is complying with good manufacturing practice. Non-compliant rating means that a company is not complying with good manufacturing. Observations has been made that could lead to immediate or potentially serious health risk to patients, so GC will suspend or terminate a company's license. Required this can include issuing records.
Documentation. Good documentation is an essential part of the quality assurance system and as such should exist for all aspects of GMP. Its aim are to define the specification and procedure for all material. Complaint. All complaints and other information concerning potentially defective products should be carefully reviewed according to written procedure and the corrective action should be taken. A person responsible for handling the complaint and deciding the measure to be taken should be designated together with a sufficient supporting staff. Product recalls. There should be a system to recall from the market promptly and effectively products known or suspected to be defective. Storage area should be of sufficiently capacity to allow orderly storage of the various categories of material with a proper separation and segregation. Packaging. All operations including filling and labeling that a bulk product has to undergo in order to become a finished product. Filling of a sterile product under aseptic condition or a product intended to be terminally sterilized would not normally be regarded as a part of the packaging.
To conclude, any pharmaceutical manufacturer must have a license to produce a product. The goal of inspection team is to apply the good manufacturing practice on pharmaceutical products to prepare a report describing the observations. Regarding the times of inspections, it is conducted every 2 years for manufacturers, packaging, and labels, and it is conducted every 3 years for importers, wholesalers, and distributors. Inspectors look for sanitary conditions, training of personnel, writing procedures, storage, and packaging. After completing the inspection, inspectors write an inspection compliant rating, which means that the factory follows GMP, but non-compliant rating means that the factory is not following GMP. In-process control must be done to test the samples to discover any problem early and solve it before being out of control. Documentation for all procedures is essential. Complaints should be reviewed to make product recall from market if needed. Presence of clean storage areas and following the packaging instructions. Thank you everyone for listening. We hope you enjoyed our presentation.